Man, something about the way Father has been using movie quotes to speak to me is honestly buck wild. Alright, so I'm watching this TikTok and it's basically a rendition of not even a rendition, it's just an excerpt of when Loki tells in Thor the Dark World. Okay, because let me because I'm over here talking as if everybody has seen the Marvel movies. That's not the case. So basically, Loki, okay, caused his own mother's death, right? And the caption of the video is Loki loved his mother. I'm gonna put it up here because we got the editing down pat now. So I'm gonna put it up here in 3, 2, 1. Okay. So I'm not able to see it, but you are. Something along the lines of Loki loved his mother, but he killed her by accident. And I was like, I remember. All right, now we're going to the movie quote thing, right? I remember Master Oogway said, because I just watched Kung Fu Panda last week. I remember Master Oogway said, there are no accidents. And I was like, so was it really an accident? And I'll take it with the same way, right? There are no accidents, no different from, you may or may not heard me say, we don't believe in coincidences, just confirmation. Okay, so I'm thinking, and I'm like, bro, there are no accidents. So was it an accident that he killed his mother? Now, this is not no like theory that Loki knew. No, Loki had no idea. He didn't even find out until the TVA, right? Basically,
It was at this moment he realized that if you have never watched Marvel at all, you probably have been thinking he is speaking an entirely different language, and he is about to break it down. So, I know how my face looks right now. If you take a screenshot, I will hunt you down like the push-up guy on TikTok.
Loki, I want to explain it because not everybody watches Marvel, but I don't want that to be the condition to understand what I'm about to say. Holy Spirit, speak. Okay, so Loki is very bitter in this point in time. Loki was very bitter. Loki was very much, why don't I get the throne? What about me? What about me? What about me? You guys don't love me, blah, blah, blah. I'm an outcast. This is my identity. I'm a Frostein. I'm adopted. There you go. In a nutshell, Loki was adopted. He got his feelings hurt that he was adopted and took on the identity of adoption. And like, no, not of the identity of the family he was placed into, just the fact that he was adopted. So that's what he focused on. I thought Orion was barking. He's about to get smacked. So that's what he was focusing on, right? Okay, so through putting his identity in the fact that he was adopted, instead of, he was so busy focusing on what happened, he's not even focusing on what is, right? He's in a family that loves him, a brother that loves him, Thor. Y'all give me 1 second. Okay, cool. So Loki decided to put I had to put the dog up. Loki decided to put his identity in the fact of what was instead of what is, right? He was so busy looking in the rear view that he could not even allow himself to drive. And what happens when you look in the rear view trying to drive? You crash. So anyway, okay, so that's the rendition, right? That's a quick, what's it called? Synopsis of Loki's situation up until this point, right? Okay, so that's Loki. A whole thing is happening. Notice he doesn't care about the family he's in. Remember, he's so focused on the past. He's not, right? Okay, cool. So here in the present, his family's being attacked. He is very envious, very spiteful towards his brother, Thor, okay? So now, boom, one of Thor's enemies has made it to his crib, and he's like, oh, I'm about to kill him. He's like, this is my opportunity to finally have my brother killed. So there's one of these big brute dudes, right? And he's like, hey. He was like, why don't you, because he doesn't know where he's going, but Loki does. It's his home. So he's like, hey, why don't you take the left corner, right? So he takes the left corner. Boom, boom, boom. His mother is there, okay? Fighting the big bad. Remember, this is a brute. It's not the boss, right? It's not the final boss. It's the brute. So his mother is there. She got hands. She's fighting the boss, okay? I'm like, okay. She got the sword. She like, you're not touching this, bruh. And she would have got away with it too if it wasn't for her meddling son. So she's putting paws on him. Okay, she's packing him up. All of a sudden, Big Brute comes down, grabs her by the throat, picks her up, and he's like, tell me what I want to know. You know, Big Boss Man is like, tell me what I want to know. Because she's, you know, and she's like, I'll never tell you. She really like that. She's 10 toes. She's like, I'll never tell you. How about that? And he's like, okay, say that. Boom. Mom is dead. And I remember the caption said, I'm going to throw it up again, bow. And I was like, was it an accident? Or was it just the simple ramifications of his sin? He had chosen to be the individual that was bitter. He had chosen to be the individual that would not see right what's in front of him, or not have hold any value to what is right in front of him. Yeah, he loved his mother, but not enough to change who he chose to be. He loved his mother, but not at the expense of him harboring on to the past.
Facts.
He didn't love his mother that much. And in so, he killed the woman that he loved. May not have been his intention. He wasn't trying to kill his mother, he was trying to kill his brother. May not have been his intention, still wasn't no accident though. This is a price that he paid for choosing to be the individual that he was. Just what bitterness gets you.
Acting in bitterness only gives you more reasons to be bitter.
Sin stinks. The effects of sin. The symptoms of sin. Maybe that would be the title of our video. The symptoms of sin. Symptoms of sin, they stink. They stink. Nobody wants to be around the trash. But the crazy thing is, without Jesus, we're taped to it. That was it. There are no accidents. I was like, okay, that's gangsta. That's it though. Is that it? Yeah, that was it. No, I just remembered that was not it. Okay, remember I said the movie, Dad's been using the movie quotes to speak to me. Okay, check me out. Loki's cup was full. I watched Avatar with my mama Sunday, right? What's it called? What was his name? Jake Sully, right? So Jake's shorty, Zoe, right? The tribe. Think about the tribe of Avatar, okay? The chief's wife, okay? So Jake's girlfriend's mama. All right, bet. She says to him, what does she say? She goes, you cannot pour. She's like, we've tried this with the sky people before. We've tried to bring your kind into our home because we're peaceful like that. But you can't pour into a cup that is already full. Loki killed his mother because his cup was already full. He was so concerned of the things that did not matter and had no substance, and so stuffed that he did not even allow himself to receive the love from his father. His father was kind of never mind. But his mother, his brother, like he didn't think about any of that. And in doing so, as a result of choosing to have a full cup, because it's still a choice, as a result of choosing to have a full cup, he killed his mom. Okay, now here's the question. Okay. How many of our cups are full of nothing?